FC, Tegan Y in goal, Heather Gilchrist, number 22, Allie Prysock won a natty at Southern Cal, number 23, Leah Klinke. The teams that have a lot of indoor players have done really, really well. Bumpy Pitch has a strong California flair mixed in with some of my favorite players. And Bumpy Pitch trying to get rolling there. Closing down on it was Gomez, number 17. Bumpy Pitch, so close right off the bat as Nagasato is there with a little bit of blue in her hair, and she's got outstanding flair for the game. Big-time talent. Boca Dallas in the dark blue jerseys. This will be chested down by Denise Valdez. Spent time with Cruz Azul and Leon. She did score the late goal in the 3-1 loss to the North Carolina Courage, who have their W League team in this, led by Willie Davis. And that's worth saying because they're the reigning W League champs a year after being the W League runner-ups, and the majority of that team, including Macy Bader, is back. Shot from distance, handled there in their opening win. Here's a shot, and just missing. Really good opportunity by Erica Soto. Spent time with 5 teams in Mexico. It has been cloudy at times, but it's full blazing sun right now, the kind of sun that will make you sweat just standing there, let alone playing 2 20-minute halves and then target score time. And it changes the dynamic. Boca Dallas looking for their first points in this group. Good cross, and right in front, trying to run onto it is Suarez. Suarez always makes really good runs in Bumpy Pitch in the lighter colored jerseys. Sent across, headed down. Almost a handball, but spinning out of there, Shea Harvey. Harvey now on the run. Harvey has got Aheto on one side, Thomas on the other, and it's going to squeeze through. A brilliant goal from Taylor Suarez. Taylor Suarez has made it 1-0 Bumpy Pitch. Rick Baker, Jeff Tarkett, the 2 main coaches for this Bumpy Pitch team. Bumpy Pitch trying to add to their 1-0 lead, and they will. Yuki Nagasato wearing the number 17 jerseys made it Bumpy Pitch 2, Boca Dallas 0. And that was a real treat. Here comes all the way across, big time save there. And another save by the defender, another save by the defender, 2 big time saves off the line. Remember that if somehow Damaris Sanchez.
Fans on field 5, we have just about 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Your score. Bumpy Pitch 2, Boca Dallas 0.
So 2-0 Bumpy Pitch. Katie Johnson back into the game. Katie Johnson, after they won that national championship, and Bumpy Pitch fans, I know you've heard the story before, but for new fans of the game, I want to let everybody know the United Soccer Coaches Convention was in L.A. in January of 2017. That shot was knocked away, so Kadani McAlpine, the captain of Cools, now the head coach for the Georgia Bulldogs, it should put them out of it, whereas Bumpy Pitch at 6 points will guarantee them pushing through. Whoa, a little bit of header, and a good opportunity for a late goal here in what is the final minute or so. The referee talking to Antonucci. Tina Hetto with 7 saves now for Boca Dallas. Otherwise, it could be 4-5-0 as they play it back to Tina Hetto. We'll see on the other side if Shuoba, who has earned some caps with the Japanese national team, will come on like she did in the first game yesterday over on Field 3. Fun to call that game on Field 3, which really for the majority of these first several days has been the marquee stadium because of the McAfee show. And that is the whistle. 2-0, and right in front of us wearing number 14. Go get him, Ryder. McCall Zerboni. Zerboni will drop it back. Looking for Agetto. Ooh, so close. Zerboni, so hard to get it away from her. Back over to Agetto. That would have been brilliant if Agetto scored right after we talked to her to start the second half. Part of the reason I love my job, love being right down here on the field, close to the action. Here's a shot from distance, no problem. Tennessee's going to stay in there. Also coming into the game is Elise Evans, Stanford. Out of the top California teams, and Boca Dallas denied by Oba. No pressure on Faith George, but she has scored a lot of goals with me on the call at different levels, youth and college, and why not TST? I told her to go ahead and get another one. She said that was the plan, and there is another one right there. That's going to roll in for the third goal coming off the goalkeeper. George was involved in it. Johnson was down there. You can tell that the heat and the start here slowing this game down a little bit, although, boy, the rotation here from Bumpy Pitch has looked really good. A chance to score again, and the finish right there from Gianna Riley. And Riley gets her picture taken from Scotland Antonucci. The modern-day one, Denise O'Sullivan for the North Carolina Courage. This is to the feet of Valeria Macias, Club Savage, among one of her teams that she's played for. As an ambassador for the North Carolina Courage, spearheaded that team. It featured several former players for the North Carolina Courage and other local players. Here's George, extra pass, and the finish there from Gianna Riley. And they get the goal right back, and it's 5-1 with a little under 7 minutes remaining here in the second half. 5-1, Bumpy Pitch. Antonucci, part of the U.S. Youth National Team system. Shot from distance, and Oba with a quality save, a corner kick coming for Boca Dallas. Great little touches there. Agetto with a back heel and a beauty. One back here by Bumpy Pitch. They seem to be getting stronger here as this game goes on, and Agetto basically promised us a goal just by nodding her head, and Agetto with Brian Penske's Florida State Seminoles has scored a goal. Well done by Ryder Agetto. If it stays the way it is right now, the target score will be 7. It'll also mean Boca Dallas has a lot of wood to chop. There's one of them. Great job, a mistake, and Damaris Sanchez, who plays in the MASL Women's League, scores a goal. And so we will head to target score time with the score Bumpy Pitch 6, Boca Dallas 2. The target score is set at 7. Target score is 7. Oh, and knocked in. And it's now 6-3, and this is on as it's finished right there by Andrea Allman, who spent time with the Mexico national team, and it's 6-3. Of course, if Florida State, if Bumpy Pitch plays the U.S. women, and there it is, Agetto. Ryder Agetto does a little dance as well. Talk to us over here in our broadcast spot.